Greetings, folks. It's Sarah with the Obadiahs. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about cook stoves. So I have a lot of people who are very interested in wood cook stoves for various reasons. Maybe you're prepping, maybe you just want to be self-sustainable, maybe you're off-grid, maybe you just love the delicious taste of your food coming off of a wood cook stove. Regardless of your reasons, I just want to do an overview of helping you categorize the type of product that you're looking for. This video will include various shopping links to the products based on the category you fit into. So number one, let's discuss small wood cook stoves, which is what I have behind me right now. This is the smallest. This is the Concept 2 Mini. I recommend this for small spaces. This stove right here actually has the smallest footprint for wood cook stoves available on the market. So I sell these a lot for tiny homes. Actually, all of these stoves behind me, right here, this is the North wood cook stove, which is excellent, has a nice big firebox, but it does have a wider footprint, obviously, than the Mini. Over here, we have the Lenardica, the Rosa Maiolica. All of these stoves behind me are rated to heat, usually, I would say about 1,200 square feet. If you have a really well insulated home, you might be able to heat 1,600 or 1,700 square feet. So on these models, these smaller cook stoves, most of them don't have warming options available. Actually, none of these models that we're looking at right now have warming oven options available. This is something that could be available in the years to come. So generally, these smaller stoves are either for small homes or for people who aren't actually really looking to produce a lot of heat. They're more looking for something to cook on here or there, and maybe actually they don't want that additional heat, or they have a very large home and they just want to heat maybe the kitchen or the room it's located in. So that would be our first category. Cook stoves also have a lot of different options. The main options generally have to do with hot water. So there's 3 different types of hot water options available on wood cook stoves. The first one is hydronics. This is relatively new in the last few years. This North stove right here is actually a hydronic model. What does that mean? Hydronics means that you can plumb into radiant in-floor heating, baseboard, wall radiators, that type of heat distribution system. Now, these units are not set up for domestic hot water right off the stove. You know, depending on your plumber, he might be able to set up a different zone and add domestic hot water, but it does not come off the base model of the stove. So that leads to number 2, domestic hot water. What is that? Domestic hot water includes a water coil that goes inside the top of the stove. It is a gravity-fed system, and for it to work, your hot water tank must be on the same level where the stove is located or on a level above. So for example, your stove could never be on the main floor and have your hot water tank in the basement and have a gravity-fed domestic hot water system work. It just will not work. Okay, so that's type 2, domestic. Type 3 is a water reservoir, which I don't have one in my showroom right now, but a water reservoir will generally mount on the side or the rear of the stove. It is a standalone tank. It is not pressurized, nor does it plumb into anything. You will manually fill the tank, you know, with like a bucket usually, and then you disperse the water from the tank on a spigot off the side. So that hot water gets hot with the radiant heat off the stove. It's not ever plumbed into anything. Okay, so those are the 3 major types of hot water systems. You also have various options such as backsplashes that include warming ovens, but those are kind of really the main options that you need to decide. Now, as I mentioned, the hydronic stoves aren't set up for domestic hot water. You can talk to a specialized plumber to see what he can do with you. Ones that are set up for domestic hot water are not rated for hydronic heating. So it's either hydronic heating or domestic hot water when you're dealing with a plumb system. The two do not go in hand. They are completely different systems. Now what separates that? The hydronic is actually basically like a mini boiler system. So it has a water jacket that fully surrounds the firebox. Domestic hot water is generally just a simple U-coil that fits inside the firebox. So when you're looking for a wood cook stove, first of all, we need to categorize. How many square feet are you looking to heat? Okay, number 2, are there any options that you're looking for? Hot water options, warming oven options. You need to be specific with that. You need to know what you want before we can recommend things to you. And finally, budget. Budget is always important. These models, run like $2,600 to $2,700 for a base model without any hot water. You can spend all the way up to, $10,000 on a wood cook stove for something that's going to be solid cast iron, obviously a fancy European product, that type of style. So really determining what your needs are. I will categorize some different styles in the shopping links depending on the category that you fit into. I really hope that you find this video on cook stoves helpful. If you do have any questions or you would like further recommendations, please give us a call. We're always available. Again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on our videos and share them with your friends, and also don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.